Good morning, Michelle. Did you sleep well?
Yeah, smashing, thanks. Sorry I woke up. Just saying if you wanted anything.
Well, if you'd like to help yourself to some tea and toast, I wouldn't mind some as well.
Right, coming up. Oh, do you still want me to phone the doctor?
Yes, thanks. You always up this early?
No, must be the peace and quiet. I'm just not used to it. Thanks.
Cheers.
Well?
Well, what?
You're quick enough to criticise. What about a bit of praise?
Yeah, it's lovely, mate.
Ah, just because the Blazing Saddles wouldn't let you play with them last night.
I'm glad you're staying here, Rose. This is the best breakfast we've had for months.
Oh, he's got it chic.
That right, lads?
Yeah.
Right.
It really is good, Marie.
Well, when you're eating for two, you've got to keep your strength up.
Are you going to have twins? My hut.
Don't frighten the poor girl.
I'd be very pleased to have kids like you two.
Ah, isn't that nice?
When are you due?
Little George, I'll belt you. Come on, if you finished, get ready for school.
Oh, Mom.
Come on. Chop, chop. Sorry about that, Rose.
It's all right.
They get a bit cheeky on times.
Well, it isn't that so much as inquisitive. You know, lively-minded.
They seem like two bright kids.
Oh, they are. I'm trying to persuade George to send them to private school.
That must be the best, but isn't that a fearful cost?
Yes.
But worth a few sacrifices.
It's like food and clothing, not to mention microwave ovens and video recorders.
I didn't mention video recorders.
I know, but I'd like one.
And I'd like to do the washing up.
Oh, no you don't. George will do it. It'll be about time.
Flipping cheek.
I'm only joking. I'll wash, you can dry. And Rose, you sit down and I'll bring you a nice cup of tea.
All right, thanks.
Don't overdo things. Remember, you don't actually start work till next week.
Oh, I'd like to get myself set up for Monday morning. See you early afternoon.
Bye.
Well, the thing that annoyed me was Marie packing the bag for me. I thought that was a bit much.
Must have been a bit of a shock.
Yeah, but she was so reasonable when I tackled her about it.
She does have a good nature, underneath a tough exterior.
I was going to have a go at her, but it's awfully difficult arguing through a letterbox.
Wouldn't they let you in?
No. I told her to have the injection and she said to come round here and she'd ring me up.
Oh, Michelle, I am sorry.
It's all right, makes a change. Come to think of it, that was the only thing that school did for me.
What was that?
Injections against this and that. But the German measles one's so obvious. I would have thought everybody would have had it. Well, anyone with any sense.
I haven't had the injection.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. You're right. If I had, I'd probably be pursuing my career now, not lying here being a burden to everybody.
Told you it's no trouble. Must be nice to have a proper job. Something people respect you for.
Well, I don't know about respect. I'm sometimes treated with the same contempt as the VAT man. But it is rewarding. You've never had a proper job?
Oh, yeah. I used to work in a shop until I was made redundant, and then as a barmaid down the Swan, which didn't last as long as I would have liked.
What would you do if you had the choice?
Don't laugh.
Oh, of course I won't. Tell me.
Well, with the settlement from Petra's estate, I'm quite well fixed in a quiet sort of way. Well, you know the details anyway.
Yes.
Well, I was thinking of going on a beautician's course, something like that.
Well, that sounds like a really good idea.
Well, not so much to make a living out of it. I'm realistic enough to know how difficult that would be.
And don't sell yourself short.
It's just to learn about makeup and colours of clothes, things like that.
Well, I think that's a great idea. There's nothing to stop you.
Do you think I should then?
Indeed I do. You've nothing to lose.
Yes. You're right. I'm bound to pick something up. Bit of confidence. I think that's what I'm trying to say.
You do it, Michelle. Have a bit of faith in yourself.
I don't want a private education. Me neither. I like being in a big class. Because we'd have to wear stiff collars and long jackets and talk all fat. I know, let's tell we got the German measles. It's too obvious. Let's think of something better. Yeah, because I don't fancy staying there all day.
Come on, you two. You're going to be late for school. What have you got that cap on for?
To be thinking cap.
Come on. Tra.
Yeah. See ya.
What do you think then, Mr. Collins?
I think the place is a shambles.
Why?
Nobody can tell me what the stock level is. Can you?
I can give you a preliminary figure. That's all I've got until the next physical count.
Physical count, that's a laugh. Nobody knows which are the empty drums and which are the full ones. And I believe some loads are going out without a valid order.
Oh, only internal orders, I'm sure of that.
It makes no difference. Nothing should go out of this yard without an order from the customer. And nothing should come in without an order from us and a delivery note to check against. Well, that's basic commerce, Tracy.
I just do what Mr. Bannister tells me to do, Mr. Collins.
And I bet Nigel Bannister's figures at the end of the month look pretty good. At the expense of that out there. Well, I think I've seen enough, Tracy. Would you get hold of Nigel Bannister for me and tell him that I would like to see him over here as soon as possible?
Where you going to, anyway?
I think I'll go for a ride up to Southport in a new car.
Yeah. Well, it should have been a van with the name of the tool hide on it, shouldn't it? What you want to go there for, anyway?
I like Southport.
Bit quiet, though, isn't it?
It's sedate.
It's full of retired people, I would say.
No, it's not. It's not too bad at the moment. The place is buzzing, though, at the Garden Festival and that.
Do you ever think about getting old?
Sometimes. I wonder what I'll be doing when I'm about 35.
I was thinking about my mum and dad the other day. I mean, they're getting into middle age now. It's funny, you know. You never notice people getting old when you live with them.
When did they get back from Spain?
Next Tuesday. I've been thinking about it as well, sir. I mean, when they're old and feeble, I'll have to look after them. I'll hold them now.
That's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, well, I thought about it. And I thought I'd best be out of there by the time that happens.
The Mother Teresa of Brookside.
But in the meantime, we'll do the paving for them.
Oh, you're not all bad, are you?
So you go and live it up in Southport, then?
If Michelle can get away.
Oh.
What did she say?
It's probably just a virus infection. But I told her about Rose and she took a blood sample for analysis.
She seemed very nice.
Oh, she is. And a good doctor.
So when will you know the results?
In 2 hours. You'll probably be home for tea.
I wasn't bothered about that, honestly.
Did I hear a caller earlier?
Yeah, it was Terry.
You'd no need to send him away.
Oh, he's all right. He's gone over to Barry's.
He's welcome while you're here.
Who? Terry or Barry?
Terry. I'd rather not comment on Barry.
That's typical of that school. Have you any idea who took it?
No, Mum.
£1 dinner money robbed in broad daylight in the playground. That's typical.
Just hang on a minute, Marie. You must have some idea who took it, lads.
They've just said they haven't. And you can hesitate over their futures after this.
They've lost £1. It's hardly the crime of the century.
It isn't the amount, it's the principle. This wouldn't happen to private school, George, and you know it.
I don't know it, Marie. I haven't a clue. Why did they send you home?
Because we were hungry.
Ah, just look at them. Wouldn't they look smashing in a smart school uniform?
They're going to need a school uniform when they go to the comprehensive, and that's going to cost us enough with 2 of everything.
You can't put a price on their futures. What do you think, Rose, as an impartial observer?
Well, I've hardly a right to give an opinion.
Yeah, you're best out of it, Rose.
Wouldn't you want the best for your child when it's born?
Marie.
It's a fair question.
Of course I'd want the best, but the best usually costs the most.
I'm not asking for Eton or Harrow, George. Just a nice, respectable school where they don't get the dinner money pinched.
Yeah.
So, doctor's just got off.
Oh, I better get over there then.
Good looking for a doctor, wasn't she?
Thought you went into old age pensioners.
She was only about 40, Ted.
Have you thought about getting someone else to look at the agreement she's give you for the shop?
Oh, yeah, I was going to get her to have a look at that. I'll nip over with you.
You've as much chance of getting into that bedroom as Sam here have of getting into Europe.
It's business, Ted.
I know that and you know that, but try and convince Michelle.
Look, I'm not some dirty old man who wants to get a blimp of it in the bed.
You've no chance.
Well, hey, Teddy, I think they've got more respect for me than you think.
Do you want to bet?
Yeah, I do. A £5.
All right, you're on.
I know you. You'll fix it with Michelle.
No, I won't.
All right. A fiver on one condition.
What's that?
No tricks, Terry. Just stay here while we get cleaned up.
All right. It's going to be the easiest fiver I've ever made.
No, it isn't. They know when I'm being genuine, sir. Business is business. Don't move.
That was our Michelle. The doctor's been and taken a blood test, so they should know shortly what's up.
Is it not German measles then?
It might be, or it might be a virus infection. Anyway, the doctor said we did right keeping you away from her. Right, what was I saying?
I was saying that I've done all right with just a normal education.
Ah, look at him. God love him. He really believes that, Rose.
What do you mean?
We'd still be stuck on a council estate unless for tragic circumstances, not because of your dynamic job or wages.
And we'd be quite happy and contented.
Because we wouldn't know any better.
I think I'll go for a little walk.
No, no, no. Don't feel as though you'd have to be out the way. This isn't an argument we're having, Rose. This is a discussion that anybody can join in.
Yeah, as long as you're on Marie's side, eh, Marie?
Because the girl can see the sense of it, that's why.
Hey, here's something I've never told you.
Shall I walk the kids back to school for you?
No, love, don't trouble yourself. Come on then, George. What's this startling revelation?
Last week, I was asked to take part in the general knowledge quiz down at the Swan, possibly with a partner. You, if you want. You'd be quite appropriate. It's for husbands and wives.
Oh, well, I'm gobstruck. And there's me been treating you like a divvy all these years. What do you think about that, Rose? Congratulations.
Yeah, well, you can mock, but they very nearly got through to the regional quarter-final of the pub quiz team national contest 3 years ago.
And why have they asked you?
Because I've got a very good knowledge of general knowledge.
Yeah, no way.
I have. I'm forever sorting out arguments down the pub, and I didn't need a private education.
Right.
What you doing?
This is a kid's book, right?
So?
I'm going to ask you 20 questions. If you get half of them right, I'll never mention private school again. If you don't, we'll make inquiries.
You daft, I'm not going to send them to private school just because of that.
I didn't say we'd send them, George. I just said we'd make inquiries.
You'll cheat.
Cross me heart and hope to die I won't.
You'll pick all the hard ones.
All right, then. We'll let Rose do it.
Well, I really don't think I should.
That's all right. Go on. Doesn't bother me.
Right, then.
I think I'll just nip to the toilet first.
Oh, George, just imagine what you'd be like if you were on Mastermind.
Sonia! I don't believe it. How lovely to see you after all this time.
And it's all been my fault. How are you, Annabelle?
Fine. Come in.
I heard you weren't starting till next week.
I'm not. It's just as well I came over today to start to reorganize.
We've been managing perfectly well like this for the past 8 years.
You mean nobody's taken any interest in the subsidiary for that long?
Tell me, Paul, exactly what is your brief? I thought you'd been put out to pasture.
I've come over to sort out the sods in this particular field.
I hope you're not going to try and make a name for yourself at the expense of other people's departments.
For years and years, Petrochem have been buying in chemical consumables. And year after year, it's become more expensive.
Well, I do happen to be the chief buyer.
Well, I'm surprised Brian Palmer hasn't outlined my brief to you then.
Oh, I know you're running this plant as a separate entity from my department and are expanding into buying in bulk and breaking down into small packages.
And increasing the sales to the open market. Did you know that?
I'd heard something about it, but I don't think it'll be cost-effective.
I'm going to make sure it is.
You're here to supply the general needs of the main factory.
In the most efficient way.
In any way that doesn't hinder the mainstream product. We can't be treating you like another wholesaler.
Why not?
Why not? Because suppose the time comes when we need a particular commodity and you've promised it to an outsider. Well, what are you going to do? Leave the parent company short?
If it's already committed to somebody else, yes. But isn't that where you come in?
What do you mean?
Well, as you yourself said, you're the chief buyer. If the factory runs short of materials, well, that's your responsibility. It's your job to make sure that doesn't happen.
Don't you try and tell me my job. It was you they made redundant. I've been with the company 22 years.
It was my department that was made redundant. But they've asked me to come over because they needed me.
Who do you report to?
Direct to the works manager, same as you do.
Well, there'll be a memo to him this afternoon telling him we can't work like this.
You mean efficiently?
I mean with the tail trying to wag the dog.
You're not the dog, Nigel. You're merely an appendage. All I'm saying is that the paperwork will be correct from now on. Nothing will come into this department or go out of it without being accounted for.
Oh,
you will have to give me an order form. Well, not necessarily the written order. That can come later in an emergency, but that should be rare. You'll be invoiced like any other customer, and if payment falls short of contract, I shall take the necessary actions I would with any other defaulter.
That is all very well and good. But when production starts screaming for something in the middle of a Saturday night, your paperwork will take a very low priority. It is the end product that counts.
And systems that make it profitable. This subsidiary will become self-sufficient and will cease to be the cornucopia for less efficient departments. That'll be the answer to any memo sent this afternoon.
And when I knew I had to come over this way for the auction, I tried to phone you.
I was busy yesterday. So, what made you go in the antique business?
It's a bottomless pit of riches, Annabelle, if you know what you're doing.
Sounds fascinating.
So you'll come with me. I can give you some hints about the business.
Oh, I'd love to. Don't know anything about auctions, though.
Don't worry, I didn't at first, but I do now.
It's lovely to see you again after all this while.
It was lovely to hear that Paul's back at Petrochem.
Yes, well, we did feel a little out of it at first, I must admit.
You've no need to now, Anna.
What was Istanbul previously known as?
All right, hang on now, I know this one. It's Turkey, isn't it?
Is that your answer?
No, I'm just thinking out loud.
Little George?
Constantinople.
Correct.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Give over, George. The kids are better than you. 6 to go and you need them all.
What is a Scarlet Pimpernel?
An English aristocrat who helped members of the French aristocracy escape execution during the French Revolution. Well, that's right, I know it is. It was on the telly, an English aristocrat who helped the French.
I'll give you another chance. I'm a clue if you think about it.
An Irish aristocrat?
I don't think I should give it to you.
Look, it's right, that Sir Percy somebody or other. It was on the telly, and he was English, not Irish.
It's the name of a flower.
You failed, George.
I haven't, I got that one right.
Gary and little George have beaten you.
Yes!
Good job the dog's out.
You're not going up, I know you.
Oh, look, Michelle, he said she was awake. It's only for a minute, and it is important.
He's desperate to see her in bed.
Look, shut up, Terry, or it's void.
Oh, don't tell me. This is another daft bed.
No, it isn't, Michelle, honest. It's business.
Business?
Yeah, well, we want to show these forms and that, you know, for the tool-eye business.
Well, you'll have to wait until she's up.
All right, Michelle, I'm not winding you up, honest.
Honest, you don't know the meaning of the word. Barry! Oh, sorry. Oh, hello, Doctor.
Barry, what do you want?
Well, I just called around to see how you're on and if there's anything I can do for you, you know.
Well, there's nothing I need, thank you.
Hiya.
Is there a queue out there?
I was just passing. How are you?
I'm on the mend, thank you.
Well, me and Terry are thinking of leasing this place and we wondered if you'd have a look through this for us. I mean, you don't have to do it right now or not, you know, just when you can.
Oh, good.
Well, I must say, she's looking well, isn't she? Even though you're ill.
Thank you.
I tried to stop them.
Yeah, well, Heather doesn't mind.
That was the doctor on the phone with the results of your test. You've got mumps.
Mumps?
It's absolutely nothing to worry about. Of course, if you're a man in his early 20s, then you'd have problems. Make you sterile, probably.
You what?
As it is, you've just got to rest up and keep the visitors down, because it's very contagious.
Yeah, well, I think we'd better get off.
Yeah,
Don't you, Terry?
see
Look
you
after
later.
yourself, Heather.
It's funny. I don't seem to have any swelling, discomfort.
It's just a mild virus infection and you should be up and about in a day or two. But they'll be keeping out your way for as long as you want to pretend you've got the mumps.
I don't believe it. Terrible. Hello. Look who's here.
Oh, hello, Sonia. How are you?
Can't grumble. Congratulations.
On what?
I'm starting back at Petrochem. A little bird told me that's why I've called.
Make a habit of calling on everyone who's just started a new job.
He says the silliest things.
Been a long time.
Almost 2 years.
About the same length of time I was unemployed.
Yes, I said to Peter we must come across the water and visit the Collinses.
Across the Great Divide.
Sonia's bought an antique shop.
Oh, really?
She wants me to go to an auction with her. Isn't that fun?
Fascinating. How's Peter fared over the last couple of years?
Fine. He sends his regards.
Still golfing?
Still the same.
I think the last thing he said to me was, I'll be in touch for a round of golf just as soon as you're settled in the new house.
Time flies.
Not when you're unemployed, it doesn't, and you've all the time in the world to play golf.
Yes, well, that's all over now, isn't it? You must be delighted to be back at work.
Don't you mean back to respectability?
Sonia's taken me out for lunch.
Oh?
But you must come with us, Paul.
Oh, no, thank you. I think I'll stay here. You never know who else might drop in.
I'll get my handbag.
I know it must have been very hard for all of you, Paul. And I do apologise. For Peter as well. We should have visited. But I didn't come because you've got a job again. It was just that your name came up in conversation because of that.
Thank you for saying that, Sonia. You always were honest.
Oh, as soon as your back's turned, Anna.
Well, I think we'd better be going.
Have a nice time.
Bye, Paul.
Bye.
Bring Peter with you next time.
I will. Bye.
Bye.